Today I have a simple and easy blueberry biscuit recipe for you. It's so simple and easy to make. Hi, I'm Shelly from Frugal Family Home, where I create quick tutorials to help build your cooking and baking confidence. And today let's build that confidence with making a quick and easy blueberry biscuit recipe with lemon glaze. Simple, easy recipe to do, and your family will love it. So let's get started and I'll show you how easy they are to make. To our bowl, we are going to add our flour, our sugar, and our salt and baking powder. And we're going to give that a whisk to incorporate it all together so we don't have any clumps of baking powder or sugar in one area for our biscuits. To our flour mixture, we're going to add our butter, and this is 5 tablespoons of butter, and we're just going to cut it in to the bread. And I'm using dairy-free butter, margarine. Here we like the Country Crock brand or the Nucoa brand. And what you want to do is you just pick it up and pinch the fat and then drop it again, and you just want to continue that until it is well incorporated. You can use a fork, but I find this method to be a lot better. Okay, now our butter is all cut in, and it's cut in pretty finely. I like to really cut the butter in. You can use oil in this recipe if you don't have butter, so that will work too. So the next thing we're going to do is just add in our blueberries, and I like to just mix those in to coat them with a little flour. Our milk, and I'm using soy milk here. You can use whatever milk you need to. Works great with soy or almond milk or regular milk, but because we need to eat dairy-free, we use dairy-free milk. And you just want to stir until the flour is mixed in pretty good, and then we're going to take it and roll it out or pat it out on a floured surface. Looks good. Here is our dough on the floured surface, and we're going to sprinkle some flour on top because we want to. The dough is a little bit sticky, but that is okay. We don't want it too firm of a dough or too dry of a dough. So we just want to pat it out to about a 1/4 of an inch, and then we're just going to cut our biscuits. And I'm just using a round cutter. You could just use a knife and cut them into squares. And if you cut them into squares, you don't have any extra little bits of leftovers that you have to kind of roll back in like these. And I just take those little portions and I just roll them back in, so they're back rolled in just like that, and then just cut another biscuit out. It works out great. Now let's take them to the cookie sheet. Now we'll take these to the oven to bake. While our blueberry biscuits are cooking, we're going to make the glaze for them. So we're going to take some of powdered sugar, and because lemon is so great with blueberry, we're going to add a teaspoon of lemon juice, and we're just going to stir that in a bit. We're going to add some milk too. Again, I'm using soy milk, but you can use whatever milk you want. I'm going to put half of it in to begin with and give it a stir. And I see this is still a little thick, so we're going to add just a little bit more. And there we go. That's about the consistency you want. You want it runny, and that way it'll glaze our blueberry biscuits really easily. You just want to drizzle it on. Now we have our blueberry biscuits on a cooling rack inside a cookie sheet to make it easier to glaze, so the glaze runs off and doesn't puddle around them to make them soggy. And we just want to take our glaze and just drizzle it on top of the biscuits. And these are just so good for breakfast. when you have fresh blueberries from the garden. Just really, really good. And that's it. That's how easy it is to make blueberry biscuits from scratch at home. No Bisquick needed. And if you'd like the full printable recipe, look for the link in the description. And if you haven't liked our page yet, go ahead and like our page so you'll know when we have new recipes available. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.